He became Prime Minister at the age of 35. In under a generation, he put Singapore on the world map with its domestic and international success, year after year after year. Mr. Lee Kuan Yew once said that Singapore has to take the world as it is. It is too small to change it, but we can try to maximize the space we have to maneuver among the big trees in the region. And that we did. In his 52 years in office, Mr. Lee travelled extensively, representing Singapore on the global stage. He met leaders from Mao Zedong to Xi Jinping, from Lyndon Johnson to Barack Obama. He is widely recognized as a global visionary and a respected statesman whose views are sought by world leaders. As former British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher famously said, Mr. Lee was never wrong. During his 31 years as Prime Minister, he forged strong partnerships with China, United States, and the world. His experiences and insights on global affairs, politics, and society are featured in One Man's View of the World.
Whether it's 20, 30, or 40 years, with a population of 1.4 million, and so many bright chaps, they can equal anything the US can produce. You can send man to the moon, they can send man to the moon. You send a rocket up, I've sent a rocket up. So, at the edge of technology, they've shown the Americans that they are within. Americans have a GPS system in place. They're putting up their own GPS system in place in case the Americans deny them the use of. I mean, you can visit any one of the big cities, Dalian, Shanghai, Beijing, even Guangdong, Shenzhen. They were decrepit, but now they can compare with Hong Kong or anywhere else in the world. They're great builders. They're great builders and great carpenters. I don't know why they suppressed them for so long to their own detriment. Well, there are two views to that. One, Chinese will quietly become strong and quietly increase their influence, but without acting like a bully. The other, they'll flex their muscles and try and browbeat everyone. I think they'll take the first step and grow their muscles at the same time. I don't think there'll be any conflict between the US and them because it's not worth. The Chinese side, they want US technology and investments. They want to send their students there to learn how the Americans run things, to improve the way they create an innovative and entrepreneurial economy. On the other hand, the US have no compelling interest to make an enemy of China over the Western Pacific.
In the book, Mr. Lee also talks candidly about life after leaving the cabinet, as well as his views on life and death.
I'm not given to making sense out of life other than to measure by what you think you want to do in life. I think I've done what I wanted to the best of my ability and I'm satisfied. Well, I have an urn with ashes, and I've told my children to put my ashes next to hers in a columbarium for sentimental reasons.
Following the success of his previous bestsellers, One Man's View of the World offers a rare opportunity to get inside the mind of one of the most influential political figures in Asia. Sharp, frank, and forward-thinking, Mr. Lee's views are a reflection of lessons drawn from 5 decades in government under the international spotlight. A book more than 50 years in the making, a piece of history that will be cherished for generations to come.